Hi, this is Tim Ellerbe over at TimPris Music, and I just want to give you a revised tour of my recording project studio, the record label as you would. But a lot has changed in the last couple of weeks, couple of months, and I just want to give you all the updates, okay? All right, so if you like this video, make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe and follow me here because I would love to have your input, know what you think, put them in the comments. I'll also leave a link to my website, my actual website, and other places you can find my music in the comments as well. So here we go. All right, so first we've got iPad number 1, and here's iPad number 2. iPad number 1 is the powerful one. That's the one that I use to do my live streams on Insight Timer several times a week. Right here we've got the Focusrite Scarlett Solo, and back there we've got the Behringer UM2. I have a lot of interfaces on site because I like to make sure I don't run into any surprises. All right, so this is my main monitor, my bigger monitor, which is connected to the little bitty laptop there. That's running Reason 10 and Sony Acid 10. I didn't feel a need for Reason 11 because 10 pretty much has everything. Plus I got tons of plugins that are really, really cool with that. So between that and Sony Acid, which I just use to boost the signal when I'm done, and also to do techno music, those are both in this laptop. So it's kind of my workhorse. This is my Teon mixer. I use that and the iRig Stream when I'm doing live streams. That's something new for me, but I did some tests and it worked out pretty good. So it gives me a clearer sound, and I'm really happy about that. This is my favorite toy, the Roland SP404A. I do a lot of sampling here to set up for events and shows, and everything is grouped accordingly, like in groups of 12, so I would never have to come off stage. But yeah, this is my favorite thing right now. This is my internet laptop. I do everything here on the net. I don't do anything on the internet on that laptop because that way, everything being, nothing being redundant, I won't have any issues with viruses or anything. I did want to come back over here real quick. So that black USB are all of my samples in one spot. Think about 25 gigabytes of those so far. And the orange one is all of my music, so I can email those out when people ask for specific things. So every song I've recorded in the last 10 years or so is on there. So I'm digging it. This is Priscilla, my third laptop. She's the first, actually. She's the queen. She's 6 years old, and she has been with me, of course, the longest, and we've done several CDs together. And she is the Pris in TimPris Music. All right, this is, I ordered the microphone stand, and it came with the microphone, which I thought was cool, and a 25-foot cord. So that's a Nady microphone. Let's come around so you can see. Yeah. So I'm working to get better microphones. I realize I have to do that in this line of business. So if anybody has any suggestions, put those in the comments. Microphones you think I should use. Over here we have my Rode guitar. I named her Marie. If you're an X-Men fan, you know why. This is my first act electric guitar. I got that from Music Around, and it needs a little bit of work, but it gets the job done for the things that I want to do. All right, paperwork, boo. This is my interview section with my TimPris Music banner that was designed by my nephew. If you want to get one designed for yourself, they're really like, see that ceiling to floor, if you will, almost. If you want to get one, then let me know again in the comments, and I can probably put you in touch with him. All right, let's turn around here and see what else we got. Oh, I meant to say these monitors. These are Edifier monitors. I found them on Amazon, and they were 99 bucks, and they sound fantastic. You can turn them all the way up, and they don't have any type of distortion. I was really, really pleased with them. I continue to be pleased. I may get another set. All right, so this is my pride and joy, my DX7. It was my favorite keyboard since I was a wee lad, maybe about 13, 14 years old. And I'd owned one before, but I gave it away. So I don't use it on like any recordings currently, but it is something that I'm very happy to own and will never part with. So on top of that, we've got the Yamaha QY20, which needs a battery. And I haven't figured out how to deal with that yet because there's some soldering involved and stuff. So I may just give it to a company to fix it and then get it back from them. All right. So as you can see, there's a lot of space here. So I can just walk through and get to all of the cords and plugs and stuff with no fuss. All right, so this is my Roland VS840EX. I haven't used this yet, but I will as soon as I get my my next workstation, because I want to get into outboard recording again with hardware devices. And I picked this up for about 50. Did I get this like $50? I think you can get these for a steal because they use zip drives, zip disks, and I've got about 20 of them that came with this one. And I'm happy to own it. Roland and Boss have done some really, really cool recording workstations. So whenever I get around to using it, I know it's going to be something. All right, so over here I've got Yamaha CS6X, which I also picked up from Music Around for about $300, and I thought it was a steal. I still think it's one because usually these go for about $700-800 used, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's like flawless, no scratches, no dents, no. All the keys work, all the buttons work. It's beautiful. It sounds great. I'll do a live video with this at some point and let you guys hear how she sounds as soon as I get done hooking up all of those annoying interfaces into the iPad. So we'll get that done. So on top, we've got the Korg Micro Station. This is a 16-track workstation. I forgot how much I paid for this. Maybe about $250, something like that. But it's based on the M50 engine. So, you know, the sounds are really good. It's got combinations. It's got, what do they call them? Performances and tons of sounds. And it sounds incredible. I use it for live streams on Insight Timer as well, just to get a softer piano sound. They've got some great things in there. All right, so over here we've got the Alesis QS6, which is a favorite keyboard of mine. It's really hard to find one that's in really decent working order. They tend not to, like the chassis is great. It's like metal, but then the buttons get messed up and the controllers get messed up. Like this one doesn't stay in tune if I don't leave that tape there. So I don't use the pitch bend that much. I typically just use this for pianos and pads for meditation music. All right, so over here I've got my controller table. This is the KeyStation 49, the M Audio. And I like it, but it's not my favorite. My favorite is this one, the KeyLab 49. And this is Arturia, and it is probably the best controller I've ever worked with. I'm thinking about getting the 61 key version. This one is so good. It's got a really great piano feel. In a way, they're plastic, you know, but it kind of has a tougher feel, a less springy feel, if you will, than the M Audio, and more piano based and than synth bass, I think. And the octave buttons work unlike the KeyStation. It just does octave shift when it feels like it, and I can't deal with that. So we got various plugs and stuff back here, and you know, other microphones and things like that. And then there's the Akai MPK Mini, which is a favorite. When I'm on tour, I usually take this one with me in case I want to work on music. So I like this one because it's all black. I had the black and red one before and the MPK Mini Play, but I got rid of those. And I discovered that at some point I would need a smaller controller to travel with, so I got another one. I don't use it too much, like I said, only when I'm on tour, but it's nice to have. And this is my tongue drum, which I also use for meditation music. It's hard to mic that thing up, but I'm still learning how to use it. properly, how to play it properly. And here I've got my cajon. It's a pearl cajon, really, really good sounding. And you can sit on it, so I'm digging that. All right, so this is just a table I use for my Bible when I'm doing Bible readings on Insight Timer on the weekends. And let's see, I think that's about it. That's about it. Just books and stuff. Star Wars paraphernalia. A $20 bill up there that is not real. We found it on the ground and it turned out to be quite counterfeit. And there's a painting from my friend Claire right there on the wall. And that's pretty much my studio. And I'm going to be releasing a lot of music in the coming year. And I'm going to also have different things during the week. Like on Monday, I have New Music Monday. So you might want to tune in for those. Those will be fun. Because we do different styles of music here at TimPris. From meditation music to techno to soul music, jazz, and things. So you never know what you're going to get on New Music Monday from us. Also on Friday, I'm figuring out how to do a live techno mix on Twitch. I will have that figured out and implemented by next Friday, which is, I think, the 16th of the month, or roundabout, somewhere in there. And then, of course, Insight Timer, which is, I'm a mainstay. So Tuesdays is 9 a.m. on Insight Timer, and then 12:15 p.m. on Wednesdays. And that's Wellness Wednesdays. That's always fun. So if you get a chance, follow me on Insight Timer if you have the app. And I'll also leave a link. I'll try to leave a link for that and my website in the comments once I upload this. So thank you for coming. Thank you for looking at this video. And again, if you like it, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. If you have any questions about any of the gear that I've showed you, if you want to know how anything works, how it sounds, if it's worth buying, then definitely leave that in the comments as well. And I will be showcasing the different pieces in the future anyway, as much as I'm able. And as I get new vintage keyboards, I will showcase those as well. We're going to have a lot of fun here. So thanks again, and I will talk to you all later.